All right, I hope you guys are ready for this. We've got a really special guest. They're all special, but this one is really special. Julie B. from Pretty in Plastic. Give it up.
Okay, this is awesome. Good afternoon. I'm Julie B. from Pretty in Plastic. We are Los Angeles-based fine art fabrication company. I love my company and I love what I do. First of all, I'm so proud of each and every one of you for being here today at this awesome conference that couldn't happen without you. And you're already on your way to success just by being here. To begin with, I have a short clip of my company here that the LA Weekly put together better than I could have, so enjoy.
Transform any two-dimensional design or art piece that an artist may have into a three-dimensional piece.
I'm collaborating with Pretty in Plastic on. It's entitled Bullheaded. It represents me and my art. Pretty much my whole Dirty Land universe that I've created, all in one big head.
And I always tell the artists that we work with, you are the creative, you come up with the ideas, we figure out how to make it happen. Combining art and different processes, materials, and equipment, and tools and technology is a combination of art and science. The crew that we have all come from different backgrounds. Some come from metalsmithing, from special effects industry, illustration. A majority are females and a few very handsome gentlemen. And the studio is equipped with rotocast machine, pressure pots, vacuum chambers, paint booth, a vacuum form machine, CNC milling, 3D printing, everything we need to turn something 2D into 3D. Here's an example of one of the recent toys we created with Reddit. This is Snoo. One of the favorite pieces that I sculpted was for Cozy and Dan for Monkey King Toys called Uprising. It's all little bunnies on the wave here. The creative process is really important to us and working very closely with the artist to understand what they're going for. This is a blown up photo of the digital sculpt that Brian then went over with an airbrush and by hand. So it's a genuine collaboration between hand work and digital work. We were able to take somebody's idea and translate it into something that's tangible, that you can actually put your hands on. Seeing the excitement on an artist's face for the first time they view their piece is a huge reward, and then taking that to the public so that everyone else can see that and they look at the piece and they're like, how did they do that?
That's us. So I was wondering what to speak about today, and I asked a lot of my artist friends, what are the challenges you face and what do you want to hear about? And a few reoccurring themes came up. I'm not inspired. I can't seem to finish a project. I get to 90% and I can't finish that last 10%. I don't have a creative network and I don't have a supportive creative community. With that in mind, what's important here to understand is the second you decide you want to leave your day job and you want to make a living as an artist, you have become a business. You need to approach your artistic endeavors with that in mind. So what I want to talk about today is how to become a creative closer and go from idea to a fully realized final product. And you do that by, 1, setting clear goals. This has been talked about already today. What is your inspiration? What is your mission? 2, production management. Create a clear start-to-finish roadmap. 3, creative collaboration and the importance of a creative community and team. All of these things go hand in hand, and I'm sure you're all here for many different reasons, and you're all at different stages in your artistic career. And I'm coming from a production standpoint and sharing what I do. So some of these things may work for you and some may not, so just take what fits. So let's explore each one. First, setting clear goals. What is your inspiration and what is your mission? Mission statements can evolve and change with time, but you have to start somewhere. Over 13 years, we've been constantly evolving as a company. It doesn't happen overnight, and I'm sure you've heard it before. It's about progress, not perfection. As an example, our mission statement started in 2006 as Pretty in Plastic is a full-service toy sculpture company. We specialize in designer toys from sculpture to limited edition runs, all produced locally in Los Angeles. And our mission has evolved to Pretty in Plastic was founded with the core principle in mind, to collaborate with emerging and established artists, designers, and brands to provide quality services and all the resources needed to create high-end contemporary sculptural artworks. Really take time and sit down and visualize this. Think of where you want to be in 1 year, in 5 years, and in 10 years. Mark mentioned this as well. Explore your wildest dreams, because you will get there. Really take time in silence. This is so important. Turn off your phones, turn off your computers, and sit there and think about this, because it needs to come from within you. And with a strong and rooted passion, you will stay on course. So how do you put this into action? Production management. This could be a general business roadmap, or it could be for a specific project. But you need a roadmap to get to your destination. What is the end goal? That comes from your mission statement. What are the steps to get there? And who can help along the way? By creating a clear roadmap outlining each stage, the whole process becomes less intimidating, and you ensure that you follow through and you don't get stuck at 90%. Let's get nerdy and practical here. Gantt charts. There are many tools you can use to map your process, and one example is a Gantt chart. This is a very simple version, but they can get very complicated, especially with what we're doing. We often use Gantt charts, and these outline each step, what needs to happen, how long it will take, who can help, and so on. I don't know about you, but I love the organizational stuff, and if you don't like it, hire someone to help you. It's very, very crucial. And as an example, here's a project that we did for Brian Viveros, where we worked on Bullheaded. And you saw a little bit about this in the video, and we've broken it down here step by step. Phase 1, the creative meeting. We start with the creative meeting to finalize the artist's vision and to share a fabrication plan. Phase 2, design and engineering. We work closely with the artist to create design sketches and fine-tune all the details. Phase 3, sculpture and prototyping. This can include digital modeling, traditional sculpture, CNC milling, 3D printing, mastering and finishing, everything that preps the sculpture for the mold. Phase 4, fabrication. This can include molding, fiberglass and resin casting, bronze and metal casting, hand finishing and bodywork, welding and assembly, and other services listed here. Phase 5, painting and finishing. In our studio, we use archival automotive paints, faux finishes, and metal patinas. Phase 6, creating, transportation, handling, and installation. Other services listed as well. Phase 7, which you've heard about a lot today, as well as marketing and how important social media promotions are, marketing, sales, and PR. Every project is different. This is just one that we worked on. But the importance here is to create your unique and clear roadmap so you will not get stuck at 90%. And last but not least, the heart of the matter, and what I'm most excited to speak about today, is creative collaboration. When speaking with a good friend of mine who is a talented musician, writer, and producer, who I'm happy to say is here today, one of his challenges was looking for a creative network, people who would build each other up instead of pulling each other down. Look around the room. We're all here to support each other today and to build each other up. You're born, you die, but what really matters in between are the relationships that you build. I think Man once said that earlier too. That's really what matters. So by finding a creative community, creating relationships, and working together with others, you are building your creative team and network. Creative collaboration will bring you more success than competition. Like this photo. So, why is collaboration important? Yes, the world is obsessed with lone geniuses. We admire the outstanding talent of an individual artist, present the Nobel Prize to an individual scientist, laud a visionary CEO, and revere the lead singer. Even the most collaborative of art forms, cinema, with its huge crews, ensemble casts, and specialist disciplines, spawned the auteur theory that gave singular credit to a film's director. Yet many of the best-known lone geniuses relied heavily on collaboration. Contrary to the individualism that has dominated the last century, the reality is most art, science, and other acts of creativity are all collaborative efforts. Sir Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Like this photo too. Pablo Picasso and Albert Einstein were hugely influenced by close partnerships with their contemporaries. Andy Warhol is among the most famous artists of the 20th century, but it was his collaboration in the factory that produced much of his work. Around the same time in France, there were the art salons that brought artists together, similar to what we're doing here today. Here is an example of what collaboration looks like. This is a project, it was called Pollination, and we created it for Lars Skilbreha and Alexander Stav. It takes a full team of amazing people to make this happen. From accounting, office management, production management, a team of talented sculptors and fabricators, designers, engineers, painters, creating and shipping, installation, photographers, a marketing team, client relationships, business development, and many more. Here are shots of the final piece. This is at its final destination in Oslo, Norway. It can be very isolating and uninspiring to work alone. That's what's so powerful about collaboration. It can change us for the better. So enjoy the process. When creative minds come together, opportunities arise. Another video here. When in collaboration, we learn about the power of an idea to take shape. We learn how, with our combined skills, we can transform a seed of an idea into a full-fledged movement. We're challenged, inspired, and motivated to do more and better. Understand that you are learning and will continue to grow and evolve with each new opportunity to reflect and improve. Share a willingness to move forward without getting overly discouraged and distracted. If you can do that, you're well on your way to building a sustainable working relationship. Think of collaboration as a tool to use in order to sharpen your entrepreneurial skills. Develop honest, inspired, and engaged relationships with fellow creatives and thoughtful professionals. Harness the collective creative power of those around you, and then use that to fuel your work and the work of others. Have fun, work hard, learn new things. It would be a stronger, better, and more fulfilled professional for it. And here's the finished piece from our collaboration with Toyota, working together with the ad agency, designers, and our team of fabricators. I said it earlier, and I'll say it again, greater success from collaboration than competition. In conclusion, congratulations again for being here. It was an honor to speak to you all, and I hope that something I talked about resonated with you. To recap, to be a creative closer and go from idea to the fully realized final product, you need to implement clear goals, production management, and creative collaboration. We have created a card that we're passing out right now that includes these 3 steps to share with you and remind you. Also, if you go to our website, prettyandplastic.com, across the top navigation bar, you can click on Not Real Art. And there you'll find a copy of this presentation, some questions to fine-tune your mission statement, whether it be a business plan or as an artist mission statement, and a Gantt chart template. And I want to leave you with one more thing. Today, your goal, just for today, is to leave this conference with the numbers of 3 other people you met here. Continue to get together and support each other and build your creative community. On the back of the card that you just got, there are 3 spaces where you can write these names and numbers. Build your creative community and encourage each other, because together we can all be creative closers. Thank you.